we start to help refugees, it was something new for us. Before refugee crisis, I'm a fisherman, I have a fish shop, and fishing with my boat. But same time, we had a little traditional restaurant. We started in our kitchen to make the first 1,000 or 2,000 portions when the people arrived here. And we had only 2 pots to cook. We still have those as a souvenir. It was very difficult then. Now it's completely different. We have a lot of equipments, new. Many of those doTERRA help us and we bought.
There was a period that we had 27,000 people in Moria camp, and for those that they don't know what is Moria camp, it was an army camp before that made for 1,800 people. At that time, you need to give food because you have to cover the number 1 and 2 necessities like food, water, and somewhere to sleep. But when the people are becoming less, and especially those that they get asylum, but they have no place to go, even them, they need more than anything else to start their life. This is why they came here. So then we thought, okay, the best thing we can do is to give them jobs.
It's interesting to be back in Camp Moria. It's almost been 2 years since this burned down. 6 years ago, it seemed hopeless and overwhelming, but we just started. We just started somewhere.
It was buzzing with life when we came and helped distribute food.
And this is where they had a hope to go to the other camp that we were involved in. That was Karatepe.
Yep.
But they first had to come here.
Everybody had to come here first, yeah.
And it's kind of overwhelming to come back and see nobody here.
After the fire that took place in Moria, there was nothing but just tents on soil and a lot of water because it was pretty much an ugly time of the year. We already experienced that the education piece in the camp was very limited. So when children had to be educated, some parents said, okay, we leave our tents, and when our tents are empty, they had to put the stuff aside, the mattresses and everything, and then the kids could come in and the teachers could come in a tent. Think about it. And sometimes it was cold, sometimes it was rainy, so the kids didn't show up. It didn't really work. Well, we've been there this morning and it's like a tremendous change. There's 4 ISO boxes, it's got air conditioning in it, it has a nice floor. It's basically all year round they can be taught. And for teachers it's nice, but also for the children, they can go in any time, it's safe, it's really a chill place to get educated.
In the background, you can see the community center, which really was the pinnacle of what we did here with doTERRA and Healing Hands.
It's so amazing because, I mean, literally this is where it all began. Remember, we came here and helped out with food distribution, making, preparing everything in the morning for the breakfast distribution. All the children playing football, soccer here, playing basketball there. And when this community center was built, we came back for the grand opening. It was a party and we had little cream-filled donuts. In the children's eyes, to see the joy and the excitement, there's no better payment, really. It was just thrilling.
And I remember Emily Wright came here in May of 2017. I remember Jürgen, she was, okay, this is a start, but it's only a start. We've got to do so much more. Like, how do we help these people get jobs, get opportunities, seek asylum, move on with their lives? Those words from Emily are ringing in my ears like, it's just a start.
place we named Home Village. It's going to be a part of a garden, a place of gathering. People can visit. Refugees also, very soon, can visit this place and spend the day. This area belongs to Home for All. It's our property. We buy the land, and we did this because we want really to invest and do things that they are going to stay. Vegetables, fruits, herbs. We have some animals. We have a team now of refugees and Greeks that from the first day they became like a family and they work so good together. They also laughing and have fun and enjoy what they do.
I'm happy. I'm really happy, and I think I'm very, very lucky. I'm here and make things I love. I want to stay here forever, working with our friends.
The old building that you see here, we make a request and we're waiting for the permission to bring it down and move here our kitchen. This is going to be our terrace.
This is our olive yard, yes. We have until now about 200 trees. Hopefully this winter we will start to collect some. Yeah. We are ready to collect olives. We are ready to bottle. We are ready to sell. We are ready
To employ more people.
to employ more people.
Meeting Nikos and Katerina and seeing, like passion that they have just to help refugees is really inspiring, and it's almost a perfect example of what doTERRA is all about. They just came here a couple months ago and they've already built out this incredible land, and they've cleared it, and I think it's going to go in a big way. I think you can see behind me here this tractor that we bought, which basically made this all possible for them. That was all purchased with contributions from wellness advocates, and what doTERRA is trying to do is to continue to build this effort here. I think there's good reason to believe there'll be refugees on the island or coming to the island for the foreseeable future, and Nikos and Katerina are just going to be here to help them, and with our support, not solely our support, but with doTERRA's support, I think they'll be able to really help a lot of people.
Things change from year to year, and many times we say that we follow the needs, and at least we try to do this. We continue with our kitchen, giving food in the camp and to people outside, in centers. Now it's time for the people to get something more. It's better if we can find a way for them to earn their living, and like that they feel safer, they are happier, they have their dignity.
Smiling people, happy kids, and target for their life. These are what we have in our mind and we're dreaming for.